And indeed, I can concur that this fourth meeting of the Stabilization Association Council was very constructive and forward-looking. And it was also very important that there was also representative, and as far as I remember for the first time, the representative of the opposition at the table, the chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on European Integration, Mr. Busuttil. This is a very significant expression of the commitment of both the majority and the opposition to jointly work on the European Union agenda. We acknowledge that the November 2011 political agreement reached between government and opposition and the resumption of the political dialogue and cooperation has paved the way for encouraging progress on reform agenda. Further progress will depend on their joint capacity to maintain a stable and sustainable political dialogue in order to deliver results. Full implementation of the November political agreement and achieving a critical mass of results in other areas are preconditions to achieve the next stage in the accession process. This includes in particular the timely finalization of work on amendments of the electoral code and to the Parliament's rule of procedure. Let me tell you that I am concerned that electoral reform has not yet been completed despite today's deadline. But I'm aware of the discussion going on. I know that there is a willingness, a commitment on both sides to finalize the work, and a lot has been done already on the electoral reform. I also realize that today's deadline is not necessarily a huge, big, concrete wall, and if the parties would need an extra time, it is absolutely in their hands. But what I did today, I reminded both the majority and opposition what I said already in Tirana at the beginning of May when I visited Albania. And it is that it is of the critical importance that the November package, including the electoral reform, is being finalized before the procedure of the presidential elections starts. And as it starts on 24th of May, there is indeed a time for the finalization to be achieved. But it is of critical importance to be achieved before the 24th of May. It's the only way how the November package and its finalization could be a part of the solution. Because if not, I'm afraid that the November package could become a part of the problems. And I have sensed on both sides that this is exactly the way they would like to avoid. We have been talking also about the presidential elections in the line with the letter and the spirit of the constitutions, as well as about the progress in other important areas. I'm convinced that Albania can meet the various challenges that we discussed today, and in particular the challenge of addressing the 12 key priorities of the Commission's opinion. And I have absolutely full confidence in Albania's potential and capacity to fulfill the criteria for membership. Enlargement-driven process or driven reforms also have to be seen in the regional context. And the European integration in neighboring countries like Croatia and Montenegro is well advanced. And Albania has all that is needed to match this performance, but it has no time to lose to deliver before the autumn Commission progress report. There has been, and this is my last remark, a dramatic change of the atmospheric between this current fourth SAA Council and the last one. While the last one, the third, was about focusing on the problems, the Today Council was focusing on the solution, on the way forward. And I want to appreciate very much the work of all Albanian stakeholders. Thank you.